What if the most powerful love confession wasn't spoken, but quietly held in the middle of a crowd? Leaked short clips, blurry behind-the-scenes photos, and in the chaos of flashing cameras and staff rushing around, two hands finding each other. Again and again. No official statement, no dating confirmation, just that simple, almost instinctive gesture between Wang and Bailu. And somehow, that was louder than any press release could ever be. It started with seconds. Literally seconds. A short leaked clip from a backstage moment, barely 10 seconds long, spread across fan communities like wildfire. The lighting was dim, staff members moving around, stylists adjusting outfits. In the middle of that organized chaos, Wang reached out. Not dramatically, not for the cameras, just naturally. His hand found Bailu's. No grand gesture, no exaggerated body language, just fingers intertwining as if it had happened 100 times before. Fans replayed it endlessly, slowed it down, zoomed in, and the question exploded across international timelines. Was this just friendly comfort or something deeper? Because here's the thing, holding hands in a crowded filming set isn't always romantic. Co-stars support each other, they guide each other through tight spaces, they protect expensive costumes. But this didn't look staged. It didn't look cautious. It looked familiar. And that familiarity is what shook the fandom. Wang, known globally for his intense screen presence and that signature aloof charisma, has always maintained a certain boundary. Bailu, radiant and effortlessly warm, is known for her playful energy and professionalism. Both have navigated the brutal scrutiny of the CN industry with careful precision, which makes these repeated hand-holding moments even more intriguing. Because it wasn't just once. Another behind-the-scenes image surfaced. Different day, different outfit, same subtle gesture, his hand resting protectively over hers while moving through a crowd, her grip tightening slightly as if seeking balance, or maybe comfort. And suddenly, fans weren't just watching actors, they were witnessing something that felt unscripted. But here's where it gets even more interesting. The more people analyzed the clips, the more divided the fandom became. On one side, supporters call it natural chemistry, something that grew from long filming hours, emotional scenes, and shared exhaustion. After all, when two actors spend months building intimacy for a drama, lines can blur, especially when the connection feels real even off camera. On the other side, skeptics argue it's simple courtesy, a gentleman guiding his co-star through a packed set, a protective reflex, nothing more. But if it were that simple, why does it keep happening? Body language experts online dissected every frame. The way Dylan's thumb subtly moves when their hands connect. The way Bailu doesn't pull away, even when there's no visible need for support. The micro glances. The unconscious leaning closer in crowded spaces. These aren't dramatic gestures meant for headlines. They're quiet, repeated, almost habitual. And habits are hard to fake. What truly intensified the speculation wasn't just the hand-holding itself, but the lack of reaction. No startled withdrawal when cameras appeared, no overly cautious distancing, just calm, almost effortless continuation. In an industry where dating rumors can spark immediate denials, the silence feels intentional, not confirmation, but not denial either. And that gray area? That's where anticipation lives. Fans across global communities, especially women who have followed Wang's rise since his breakout days, feel torn between protecting their idol and wanting him to be genuinely happy. Bailu's supporters echo the same sentiment. She deserves someone steady, someone gentle. And every time those clips resurface, the conversation reignites. Is this an unconscious habit born from comfort? A natural form of care between two people who trust each other deeply? Or a relationship that was never meant to be hidden in the first place? As debates grow louder online, one thing becomes undeniable. These small gestures have become the biggest headline. And just when fans think they've seen enough clues, another moment appears. A newer image leaked, this time clearer. The crowd around them is thicker, staff members rushing, security moving people aside. In the middle of it, Dylan instinctively positions himself slightly ahead, his hand firmly wrapped around Bailu's. Not pulling, not dragging, just steady, protective. She follows closely, expression calm, comfortable. There's no visible tension, no awkwardness. If anything, there's ease. And ease is dangerous in rumor culture, because ease suggests familiarity. The internet thrives on dramatic scandals, but this feels soft, subtle, almost intimate in a way that doesn't scream for attention. That's why it's so powerful. Because love, if it exists here, isn't shouting. It's whispering in small gestures no one was supposed to notice. And maybe that's exactly why people can't stop watching. At the end of the day, there is still no official confirmation, no couple announcement, no staged press conference, just hands. Two hands finding each other repeatedly in spaces filled with noise. Maybe it's care, maybe it's comfort, maybe it's something only they understand. But in a world where celebrity relationships are often curated for headlines, these quiet, almost accidental moments feel strangely real. And perhaps that's why they resonate so deeply. Because every fan knows what it's like to hold someone's hand without thinking, to reach out instinctively when the world feels overwhelming. Whether Wang and Bailu are simply close co-stars or something more, one truth remains. The softness of those gestures has already written a story the internet can't ignore. And until they choose to speak, if they ever do, the silence will continue to echo louder than words. If you've watched those clips frame by frame like the rest of us, tell me, what do you see? Habit or hidden romance? Drop your thoughts below, and if you believe in quiet gestures louder than headlines, stay with us for the next update. Because sometimes, the smallest touch tells the biggest story.